Okay. I have no idea what the hell he was doing, and neither did he. Um... Are they making a baby car right now? So, yeah.
My girlfriend's 3 hours behind me, and that's...
Tiny planet? I'm gonna take you. Forget me now? Ooh, shit! This looks like it might actually be fun.
Time zones are hard.
I'll take you, I'll take you.
That's a lot of treasure chests.
I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna put it back. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you use an item called Jera. It's a crystal that signifies abundance. And when you use that and there are gold chests around, you duplicate each of them. This room starts out with 4, so now there's 8. Oh my god!
Oh, what did you...
I've never seen this in conjunction with Tiny Planet. They all spin around me when they come out. That's so stupid!
Holy...
I love it.
Oh my god, it looks like spaghetti. Why?
Uh-oh, your daddy-os.
Daddy?
I'm fucking stupid. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. I like being stupid. It's fine.
Legit looks like spaghetti laser. Oh my goodness.
It's fucking stupid. See this? This is fun. I'm having fun. Who knew?
Every boss is instantly dying.
Okay. He's like halfway through the door, dude. The gun has an bullet left. Yep, that's correct. This is exactly how it goes.
Hey, your friend's hanging with Moxie to join his family. Grab one of those monsters we just finished and get your ass moving.
What? A simple task, yeah.
We got you surrounded.
What the fuck was that?
Sean Barney, Bear Cruz, California. We'll bust big anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, like, this feels like they wanted it to be like Michael Buffer. In this corner, Sean Barney Barron. Let's get ready to Surf! I don't know. What am I doing here?
Most flowing surfers on the planet, Rat Boy from Santa Cruz.
Rat Boy.
From San Clemente, California, let's hear it for Christian Fletcher!
Oh my god! It literally did it!
Oh no, these guys are not hard. Boop. Goodbye. Oh, that was fucking great. Nobody's gonna speedrun. What is going on with the graphics on this vehicle? Look at this door. Look at this door. There's this big clear film on the door. What is this? It's the window! It's the fucking window!
Send you all to death!
Man, that war pig rig is not messing around. But I know you can thrash that thing. That war pig is fast, amigo. You might need a vehicle to hunt down that hog. You got all those audition requirements. Good stuff, B.A.
Okay.
Hello. Whoops, hold on. There we go. Alright, you know what I didn't do? I hate that. I didn't get my notes up. Because I'm dumb. Every time I go live, it just reminds me that I'm dumb. Very, very dumb. Anyways, it's time to bully Nobunaga with my dual swords. We're going poison fire. Later, buddy. Just in time. Man. Bruh. Here, we'll go with fire. One. Ah! Whoops. Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? I really hate that about Revenants in this game, like, that's a thing that they can get away with that you cannot. If you super armor and have an attack lower your key down to 0, it doesn't matter what super armor you were employing, you're gonna get knocked down immediately. Whereas, like, fucking Revenants? Nah, dude. Revenants get to do whatever the fuck they want. You're on fire, dude. Like, you can do that kicky bullshit. I'm not worried about it. I'm not really sure what happened right there, I'm not gonna lie. Bruh, what the f- There's certain enemies in certain locations where just like the fact that that one has quirks like my giant fucking legs are essentially moving walls. Really does make certain areas fighting that particular enemy total bullshit. Yeah, no. What? Bro, what is happening? Yeah, piss off, nerd. It's that moment of I'm just gonna super armor through it and deal like way fucking more damage than you do. Man, that's super cool. What? What in the hell? Okay. I mean, this isn't that bad. Piss off, nerd. I guess I did deserve that. Oh, I'm not on the right side. Aha! That somehow didn't harm this thing. I say this thing like I've never seen an Oni be before. I'm such a failure. Anyway. Okay. So when that happened, I literally did this, and I think only the stance change to put the swords away happened, and it didn't even bother to hold it. I wasn't sure if that was far enough away, but I didn't want to use Kiyoki to get out of that particular one. I don't know why. I was being stubborn. Oh, I forgot to shoot these guys. Whoops. Bruh. Okay. Poison. Hmm. Okay, I would have argued that that was not an accurate enough shot, but whatever. You know, one day I'll be able to play this game in a temperature that is just comfortable. Legends foretell. Actually, the legends are more in the realm of we're all gonna melt to death, yay! Okay, whatever the fuck that is. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Are you serious? What a genuinely stupid thing to get blocked by, dude. What is that, stone? Yeah. Sit back down, dude. Fucking hate that shit. He backstepped and started a wind up and then died to poison. Like, you can look at the numbers coming off of fire and poison and say those numbers aren't very high. That seems completely useless. But like, I don't know, man. I've watched it
pretty closely, and it builds up, man. It's not insignificant. It racks up. You get to a point where a little is starting to go a long fucking way. No rarity inheritance. Yo, nice. I don't know how many more 15s we theoretically could use. What we have in 200 range. Anything, maybe? Yo, we have a 200 dually. We could use that shit. Right, meow. I think I only need like 3 of those now. So we've got, yeah, all of those are 200. Swords are done. Dualies are done. Spear is done. All of my hammers are done. Kusa's done. Wow, Odachis are done. The weapons I definitely care the most about are done. Hatchet needs 1. Switchblade's done. Split staff needs 1. So, you know, yeah, we just need 3, dude. Or, well, now we need 2. Damn it, I pushed the wrong button. Honestly, the music that we're listening to right now, I wouldn't mind playing some of that. I don't know what it is about Curse of Darkness. Like, it's got some pretty serious problems, and yet I still enjoy it enough to say, like, yeah, I would like to play that some more. So is that the one that we just got? I thought it was dualies that we had that had the, Okay, so that's a 200 in case we have another... Right. So we've got a couple of, like, if I was to end up after the next go with 2 rarity inheritance, then we would have the weapons needed to finish all of the 200s, like, right away. Sinuses, please. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. 1 second.
This game is a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah, it reminds me, I really do need to fix the highlights that have that, like, video codec issue on the first second or so. I have the video editing software, so it's not like it would take that long to actually do stuff like that. Good job. Good job. Okay. Just sit there and take it, I guess. I swear to God, every time that you try to change what side you're fighting an enemy on, the very first thing it does is roll you right back to where you were. It's so fucking frustrating. I really want to know, like, A, why the hell does it do that? And B, how can I make it not do that? Because there is, like, without it not, like, if it keeps doing that, there's no reason whatsoever to change what side you're fighting an enemy on. Okay. Okay. Froze to death. What? I'm guessing that's a type of death that that the mage can do to you, but I'm trying to imagine what it would be. Okay. Yo, that 74 tick was enough. Cool. Yeah. Bruh. Okay. Man, I sure do love that we ended up over here. So I'm curious about something. Okay. It is there. I gotta say, like, I hear the legends of, like, oh, Mind's Eye 2, it gives you so much attack power. But I gotta say, when I get Mind's Eye 2, like, I look at the differences, and I don't really see that much. Later, guys. Yo, what's up, Jesse? How's it going? You rebranded. How have we been doing? Life keeps finding ways to make things difficult, you know what I mean? But we're surviving. For now. Yeah, that guy just got bodied. How's you been? Have things been working out? Oh no, I mean, we're fine. It's just, you know, the situation in this country sucks ass, and, you know, the general stresses of life are still exactly what they were. Oh no, we just hate living where we do. These apartments suck a bunch. Although the rent here is supposed to go up soon, but it's like a nominal amount. It's like, I don't know, like $30 something a month. It's piddly. It doesn't really matter. See, I think the issue with getting a house, though, is that once you get a house, you're kind of stuck where you are. And especially with Viv's career as a technician developing, like that's the worst thing is, like, you know, if you've got an actively developing career, then the worst thing that you can do is get your own house. Because then you're just kind of stuck there. And then if you get, like, future opportunities in your field, whoops, they're not near your house. Guess you can't do anything with that. So yeah, it's not that apartment living in general is bad, it's just this particular apartment is kind of shit. Like, there were some good things about it at first, but there's definitely some problems here. Right, how could it be in the US at this point? Like, we were talking about moving away from this country because everything sucks here well before things got far, far worse. But really, like, looking at the situation out there, the only places where the living situation would be considerably better don't want Americans, and you can't really blame them for that. No, see, the whole thing about UK stabbings being a problem, that's just a counter for people that, like, basically it's bullshit. Yes, stabbings happen there sometimes, but there's two big issues with that. Is that they're often conflated to be as bad as shootings are in the US, and not even close. And it's typically a counter argument for people that are pro-gun. But putting away the gun issue, you can't, like, there's mass shootings on a regular basis. You can't, there's no such thing as a mass stabbing. Like, you can't, if people are actively running away from you, there's only so many stabbings you can do. But, like, stabbings is not a concern at all, especially since typically when a stabbing occurs, it's between people that know each other. There's not a lot of incidences where it's like, oh, I stabbed somebody I don't know whatsoever for no reason. But the UK has other problems right now that I don't want to have anything to do with. Like, I think right now if I wanted somewhere that was like a genuinely a good place to live, I'd probably have to look at Scandinavia, and they don't want Americans. Because we've given them a lot of reasons not to want us. Bro, what in the hell was all of that? It's not to say that it's impossible, but man, it's gonna be complicated. Well, Switzerland is a great place to live in general, from what I understand. But again, like, they don't let in just anybody. Scandinavia, it's a collection of countries. So like Denmark, my brain doesn't want to come up with the other names. It's like 4 different, Denmark, Finland. I used to know this like by heart, and now I'm just dumb. I had to know this. So Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland. That's the Scandinavian area. And like basically anywhere in there would be pretty good, except I'm not gonna lie, as good as I know life tends to be in Finland, that's right on the border of Russia, and that makes me nervous. At any rate, our mission to move out of the country, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about that part of it as of yet, but really we're more just focused on trying to survive, because like all the plans that we had of putting together the money and moving away from the country started with, you know, being able to have the money to do so, and that just hasn't materialized. Russia has a dictator, and they're currently at war with Ukraine, or rather they're committing war crimes against Ukraine. Yeah, Russia is not a free country by any means. But yeah, like the short and simple version of all of this is just that we don't have the money to move out of the country right now, and there's a number of steps that need to be taken before we can even try to actually pick a location that we would want to be in. I mean, I don't know enough to answer that, but I can tell you that Kim Jong-un is an evil, horrible piece of shit. So, I mean, that's certainly the first problem. For now. Nice. Break 9, that's useless. I've already got two 200s that need rarity transference. I think at this point this one would not be very useful. Well, yeah, there's a lot of extremely sketchy, horrible shit happening in the country. Not in the country. Well, yes, in the country, but in the world in general right now. That's not going to be the reason that World War III starts. Anyway, let's move on to other matters. Yeah, I mean, here lately my sleep schedule's been, well, what it always is, fucking garbage. So I gotta get these water swords figured out. Literally, the only thing I'm looking for is imbue water. There it is, okay. Ah. Yeah, it's late. It's real late. Here, you know what? Hold on. Well, here lately I've been dabbling in Linux Mint. I can't stream from it, but it otherwise... I mean, rather, okay. I can't stream from it the way that I want to. Yet. What the fuck? I never finished this. Wow. So, as of right now, I'm using Windows, but pretty much everything that I can get working on Linux Mint works way better there than it does on Windows. Like, genuinely, Microsoft should be fucking embarrassed. But I guess that's what happens when your operating system isn't spending most of its resources data mining you. Like, Windows is in a constant state of doing shit in the background I never asked for. And stealing my info. So, that's all very resource intensive. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Fuck. It's a good thing I have a ludicrously large amount of resources for this. Now I just need active skill break. Which is almost... oh, there it is. I was about to say, it's almost always in the top slot. Dude, Windows 11 is a giant crock of shit for a whole lot of reasons. The 52 gigs is like the least of their problems. But it is a problem. There's like Windows is so well known for being hot garbage that there's now like a whole lot of different like tools and websites that you can go to that are quote unquote Windows decrapifiers. And I gotta say, I love that designation. To look at it and call it a decrapifier. I love that. That is the best thing ever. Because bro, it is crap. It is hyper crap. But yeah, when I was testing out gaming on Linux Mint, you've seen us stream Core Keeper before. On Linux Mint, that game runs so buttery smooth, it was like whiplash. I had no idea that game was capable of that frame rate. It just looks so buttery smooth. And then there's this other game that Viv and I streamed together called Fira. I think it's called Fira: The Sundered Tribes. F-E-R-A. Unfinished game that was actually quite fun nonetheless. But on my computer, it ran very poorly. If you were looking off in the distance, it's like it has no limit on its draw distance. So it's displaying infinity billion textures at all times. In order for me to take off from the mountaintop, I had to stare at the ground, so there was less being rendered. Total pain in the ass. When I run it on Linux, it just works. It just fucking works. Again, game ran so buttery smooth, I couldn't process it. It just feels like a completely different experience. Oh no, yeah, there was a new, a somewhat recent Windows update that just bricks some SSDs. It just bricks them. No big deal, and we're not gonna cover any of the damages our shit caused. No, that's silly. Oh, what am I doing? I've been looking for the wrong thing this whole time. Right, because these are... God, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Stupid as hell. Anyways. I'm gonna get back to... sorting stuff. In fact, this game right here is the only game I tested on Linux Mint that didn't quite perform as well as I wanted it to, but I'd be willing to bet that just a little bit of tweaking and it would just run away with it. Yeah, I could look into something like that. I've never heard of it before, but it's, it couldn't be as bad as Windows normally is, right? Well, I mean, Mint is Ubuntu. It's just a fork of it, from what I understand. Oh no, yeah, I always knew Windows was some hot garbage, but it really does put it into perspective how hot garbage it is when you have something to genuinely compare it to. With more and more people trying out Linux because of how shitty fucking Windows is. it's gonna get more and more into like people adopting that and just giving up on Windows bullshit altogether. What is this? Divine Fragment. Yeah, I can't pick those up. No, we have a purple back here. That would be a no, looks like. But no, yeah, I installed Mint just out of curiosity, because like the Windows that I'm working on right now, I have modified in some ways that make it very stable. Like, realistically, I haven't had to reinstall Windows in a very, very, very long time, which is out of the norm. Like, I'd say I've probably had this installation of Windows working just fine for close to a decade. And that's very unusual. Typically, people are like pushed into rebooting their PCs every couple of years. Come at me, bro. Oh, come on. But yeah, I have to dual boot right now because, like I said, everything that I prefer to do isn't available on both setups as of yet. For instance, my capture card, I thought it had plugins for Linux, and it turns out it doesn't. Oh, he's throwing bombs at me. I thought it was a cannon. From a zoom zoom. Yeah, I'm still rocking Windows 10. So I have no desire. Like, I absolutely will not tolerate Windows 11. I won't do it. Under threat of death, not gonna happen. Oh, look at this guy. He's over there trying so hard. No. I know, he's coming for me. Darn, that didn't work out. Stop it. This guy didn't even notice that the other dude got shot. What a great friend. Well, I mean, like, it's even worse than that. So here's the thing: like, if you were to get a legitimate copy of Windows 10 now, in order to activate it, you have to use like a crack to do it. And like, if you were to contact Microsoft and be like, "Hey, Microsoft support, I can't activate Windows 10. What gives?" They would point you to the crack. In fact, the primary way to activate Windows 11 right now is also not a Microsoft official way. They just use a crack to do it. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, so much for that guy. Oh, you know what I just realized? Hold on. God, I hope that this is still around. It is. Bro, if I didn't get to this right now, this was about to disappear. Hold on, was this not it? Uh-oh. Well, that's not the stage I'm looking for. Did I genuinely completely forget about this? I had something I was going to highlight, and I think I whiffed on it long enough to completely miss it. Hold on. Leave page. I'll have to get it from my YouTube archive, and those videos are always in like doo-doo quality. What in the hell just happened? Oh well. What the hell were we talking about? Oh, right. Well, what I'm saying is that it does, like, there's a crack in there. It's an unofficial crack that it uses. Because Microsoft is fucking embarrassing. But, like, I've also promised my friends that I'm not going to be that guy that's, like, just spending all of my time gushing about how great Linux is. Like, I'm not gonna run around telling people, like, oh, you know, you're an idiot if you're still running things that aren't Linux and blah, blah, blah. Like, because, like, that's usually one of the big put-offs for people when it comes to Linux, is people that won't shut the fuck up about it. No, yeah, correct. Yeah, because they don't have an official way to open their own products that works. Yeah, I don't understand people like it. Like, it's one thing if like I'll spend a moment saying like, yeah, when I ran this game on Linux, it ran a hell of a lot better, and like I could easily prove that. It's not hard to prove, but at the same time, like, if someone doesn't want to hear it, then they don't want to hear it, and that should be allowed. I dashed, god damn it. Oh, he's dead. I got picked up and stabbed. And, like, realistically, when you look at, like, the file sizes of all of these Windows OSs, what exactly necessitates such huge numbers? Like, it feels like they're just big just to be big. Or I guess, you know, that's how big it has to be in order to spy on its users. Later, guys. I'm busy. I wasn't even on the fucking platform anymore. That was some bullshit. Bitch. Hey, sir. Cut it out. I do have some complaints about my Linux experience so far, though. Is it does feel like from the things that I've seen that they can clearly automate and make easier, it does seem like there's things that they've left complicated and confusing intentionally. Like, it feels like there are some choices in there that are specifically just to keep out the rubes. Like, we could do this for you, but you gotta earn it. Sit down, bish. And while I appreciate that Linux has its own, like, file format, I don't appreciate that it's not very good at using the file formats of all of my other stuff. So in order for me, and part of this is also a Windows issue in that Windows marks every file that it touches read-only, so if I'm trying to do anything with those files on Linux, because Linux doesn't support those file formats very well, or not format, but file structure. Because it doesn't support those very well, it reads them poorly, but what's not really poorly so much as a lot slower. And if I try to do anything that would change files on that side, it can't do that. But that second one is more of a Windows problem. Sit down. I might be able to use this to get some Ipandaras. Yeah, it is a completely different kind of experience. Ooh. Oh, that's a gun. Fucking. Miyagi? This is a really good track for this stage that doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, before I can, like, I intend to get away from Windows as much as I possibly can. Oh, DFO has still been updating, yeah, constantly. They haven't stopped one little bit. But yeah, I do plan on making a full migration from Windows to Linux, but before I can do that, I have to get certain things figured out. The main thing is streaming, but like basically I need to have another hard drive so that I have the capacity to move everything that I need to move. And I'm probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a relatively decent used laptop so that I can use it as a stream PC. Fucking annoying. But yeah, I'm not sure that DFO ever fucking stopped. It's just been still doing stuff this whole time. Sit down. There's several different projects that have existed to like archive all of their music, and like all of the different projects of that I've ever heard of, I know that those people eventually gave up. And it's just because there's just so much. God damn it. I'm not really sure why that hit me. I was definitely guarding. But hey, the game did what it could to put me at an angle where I couldn't see anything either, so who knows? Good job. I guess let's pretend there's not a fire here, huh? I'm fine, I'll heal. You won't. Ooh, hello. You gotta love that, like, rapid fire slapping sound. It's like a wood on wood noise. Oh, good aim. You know what, like, when I'm adding tracks to this soundtrack, I really hate when I run across a game that I want to add, but for whatever reason, they never saw it fit to add actual like track names. Like Die Hard Arcade is the most basic ass video game because there's not even like stage names. If I was gonna put some kind of title to this music, I'd have to make it up whole cloth. I couldn't tell you who made the music. Like, it's as low information as you could possibly be on the soundtrack. And I find that to be just the tiniest bit annoying. Right. It's time to go... You know what, actually? Yeah, let's go ahead and go up. I'm trying to figure out what, like, pattern I want to do of this in my head. Boop. Oh wow, he landed in the fire. Well, he's totally screwed. Interesting auto-targeting. Whatever, dude. Box. You know, no matter how many soundtracks I add to this playlist, I always think that I want to do more. It really is interesting that there's certain attacks that this game gives you that are very clearly attacks that are meant to be like PvP options, stuff that would foil other players. But then they didn't go through with making PvP, which, to be honest, I think was a smart call. I don't think that this game needs PvP. But they left the attacks in the game that would have made more sense with PvP. Why didn't that hit? That was strange. That dude was very quickly both burned and poisoned. Come on, dude. You know, given that I have an Xbox Series X, I probably should play Sunleashed again at some point. Gozuki. Alright, I'll still be here. I can't see a thing. I suppose if I want to get better Tsuchigumo cores, which I don't know why I would, but if I ever did, this wouldn't be a bad way to do it. Potty break. Now I'll be back.
Thanks for proving my point. Now let's finish up this mission.
I call this
I
a-
am okay. That was something.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, Jesus.
Dude's got a big ass neck, and it looks like a snack. Where the hell did this guy come from? Okay. All right, that was cute.
That was feckin' adorable.
What? Wait, how was that a deflection?
What? Demon Undercut doesn't do that, does it?
Anyway.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Shit, now Zen are dropping from the sky? That's fucking cheating!
Those are access portals. You should.
It was a much faster car I just passed, but it was a two-door.
We should stop the friendly fire first. Then I could get these fucks to...
It really was. Hell yes. Pentagram. Excellent shit. Ooh. Okay. Fuck yes. I am Guppy.
Lame.
Yep. Mm. Everything is fine. Everything is as it should be.
What? Okay. Sure thing, lady.
So, yeah, worth it. I'll say it definitely pays for itself the first few drinks.
You fucking asshole.
Let's just say when I'm out and about, I don't buy regular sodas anymore, unless I get one with like a meal. I almost always just go to a QT and pick. How much course do I have? I have so much course.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Okay. Okay. Dude. Oh, man. What?
Nailed it.
What? What? Hey, so am I. Also, while I was away, I figured out where that moment of video is. So check this shit out. What the fuck? Yeah, it launched into the corner. Anyway. I'm gonna leave this window right here. I don't want to, but we really do need to go through my soul cores. This is going to take a very long time, and that's also going to be deeply uninteresting. Because there's really nothing to talk about. So that one's good, that one's not good, whatever, who cares? Oh, whoops. But yeah, I'll have to go back and get that footage from the YouTube VOD and make the highlight that way. That right there is a game I definitely need to play more of. I'm still quite sure that I don't really have that that combat figured out yet. Okay, we have a scorched enemy. Brute Feral. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to keep it, but it's interesting. So many Bakuganes, good lord. Well, there is a corrupted one, but I've already got a corrupted one. Electrified? Do I have one for electrified? Going once, going twice. Deeply boring stream. I try not to do these on stream, but I kind of have to get this all dealt with before, like, because if I just continued going, I was gonna end up running into item cap. Okay, all of that's dealt with. Let's get out of here. I didn't restart my timer. Aight. Brown. Yo, that nerd just got blended. He slapped me. I swear that shit felt intentional. What? Sure, okay. Cut it out. fucking... That was a really sick whiff. Oh no, I've been noticed. And now you're on fire. Bruh. No. Well, that was extremely annoying. You know what? Where's the stairs? There they are. Bro, what? Oh, okay. I've got to stop screwing this up, man. Cheeks. Oh, excuse me? Man, this fucking dude gets away with a whole lot. Alright. Big ol' winged wiener. Wait, what did I just see? Oh, that's a Scampus. I don't care about that. How's it feel, nerd? That was a little bit quicker than I expected. Big ol' scripted final blow. Is he gonna fall out of it? Nah. I figured he was gonna clip through the wall. Bro, is that what this track is actually called? Hold on. It is what this track is actually called. Why the hell is it called that? Well, on the other hand, I just now found information I didn't previously have, so we can... Leonardo Mazzella. Gonna add that sheet. Interesting. Anyway, I don't know why the hell it's called that. It's a very strange name. I know why I'm only just now reacting to it too. I had to type all these in manually. Hey, please don't let it be a gun. It's a gun. Fuck you, game. You know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna go with my traditional setup. Because I happen to know that the boss of the next section I'm going into is Giant Toad, and that the fire poison setup is hot garbage against him. You know what? You're here right now, so let's do this. Oh, there's a... Ah! Well, I dropped some money down there. No. Oh, it's on the beam, bruh. Here, before I forget. Well, that guy was basically a punching bag, huh? Let's open this door. Yo, hatchets? Who the fuck uses hatchets? Later, nerd. Hatchets again? Dude, paralysis is just, it's too fucking good. Oh, come on. Shut up. I'm pretty sure that at this point, if I fell off of these beams in the center of the room, I would probably... A, I probably wouldn't die. B, I think I wouldn't even lose that much of my health comparatively. Maybe I test it. We'll see. Let's clear this room. Got it out. Bruh. You know, I do want to find out, but there is still the matter of this guy. Dickhead. And this stuff. Well, here, fuck it, let's find out. Wee plop. Yeah, that's not even vaguely threatening. I mean, it feels like it's been a little while since I've used Purity on Itsumade. fucking slapped my ankles. Bird on bird violence. Rude. Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah, I've explained recently to a couple of players is like every time that Itsumade does that attack, it's like it's bait. Don't burst counter that. Nupepo has a similar one where he like spits little red balls that put you into berserk mode. And, like don't burst counter that. Just accept the gift. He's just a punching bag while he's doing that. What's more is that when he puts you into berserk mode, you do more damage and key damage, so burst countering that makes no sense. What's more is I'm pretty sure you can only burst counter those with Brute. I could be wrong. There might be some element of those that I don't quite understand. Who's to say? Well, that looked brutal. Well, this is over. He almost recovered, but then he got paralyzed again. Good enough. Eat shit. What? I agree with essentially none of the things that just took place. That was extremely offensive. He side dodged. I did an attack that is a full 360. And he just got away with that shit. Have some bird. Beach. I probably would have been better off bringing Corruption than Purity, because he did seem to have a relatively decent amount of Purity resistance. Nothing that Water Sword can't come up with, but still. Alright, man. Have some good one. Have some good one. Have a good one. Have some fun. I'm not sure, like, I think my brain took two different things and, like, slammed them together, but at any rate, have a good one, have some fun, enjoy your games. When you do get to sleep, sleep well. And that's what it sounds like when your brain works. Okay, so we've got this. So that's one of the two remaining level 200s. Yes, sir. Oh, whoops, that's a bad filter. Damn. Honestly, I should probably duck out anyway, because, like, I guess I didn't eat enough before I went live, and I have multiple times felt pretty hungry. And I'm just like this would be the third time that I'm trying to subsist on peanut butter ball. Because I'm dumb. The next one up will be Toki too. Yeah, you know what? I think I will cut stream here because I really do need to eat. This like peanut butter ball thing ain't gonna do it forever. Or even for the next like 10 to 15 minutes, right? Let's see. Of course not. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Bro! Okay. Okay.
What? I'm sorry. Hold on. I am busy paying my respects. Could you fuck off, please? Oh, well, he's gone. Never mind. It just keeps going. Alright.
I'm half expecting him to just suddenly slap himself on the forehead. Yep. Well. Anyway.